Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to install the WooCommerce plugin in WordPress in 2024. Of course, WooCommerce is one of the most popular e-commerce platforms, and integrating it with WordPress allows you basically to turn your website into a fully functional online store. Whether you're just starting out fresh or looking to expand your business, so I'll just take you through the steps on how to get WooCommerce up and running. So let's get started.
Before we start with this video, make sure to watch us from now till the end so you have full experience.
First, you'll need to go and open a browser. For me here, I'm using Brave. For you, you can use whatever you want. Once you open that browser, basically just go to this URL section. Here, just type wordpress.com and hit the enter button. For me, of course, I'll just use my localhost. If it's your first time in WordPress, you'll be taken to this page. Here, you can go to the top right corner, click on login to log in your account if you have an account. If you don't have an account, click on get started instead, or you can click on get started right here. So once you click on login, example, or get started, you'll find that you can create or even log in using Google, Apple, GitHub if you don't want to go through all the boring steps of creating or even logging into your account, which is basically entering your information manually. So once you're logged in, of course, you will find yourself on basically this WordPress. This is the newest version. Here in my local host, an old version. But anyway, you'll find yourself in here. So to install WooCommerce plugins, you will need to go to plugins. So you can go to this list panel, hover plugins, and you'll find an add new. As I said, for me, I'll not be able to do it in here, so I'll just use in my local host. It's a little bit outdated, maybe not just a little bit, but it's fine. It will do the trick. So in here, as an example, if you go to this list panel, hover plugins, and as you can see, you'll find an add new. So click on the add new. Once you click on the add new, you'll find yourself here in this page. In here, you'll have to look for WordPress. Of course, just go to the search plugins right here on this right option and type WooCommerce. And yeah, and as you can see, you will find it right here. For me, it's already installed. So let me just go and install it. Of course, if you want to know how it installs, I've already made a video about this if you want to go and check it out. So I'll just install it and come back to you. So normally once you find it, you'll find yourself right here. So all you need to do is just go and click on install now. Why it's installing as example, you can click in here and start reading description. Example, what's WooCommerce if you have no clue about it, as example. Of course, don't mind this warning, but because as I said, I have an outdated localhost WordPress for you. If you're logged in your WordPress normally, you're not using your localhost, as example, you will not find any of these problems. So keep that in mind. So as I said before, here you can understand more about WordPress, WooCommerce while it's downloading or installing. You can also find in this tab like how the installation, so basically the minimum requirements, which is PHP version should be 7.4 or greater is required, PHP 8 or greater is recommended, as an example, and my as example SQL or my skill as people normally call it, should be 5.6 or greater, or MariaDB version 10.1 or greater is required. And of course, you can visit the WooCommerce server requirement documentation for a detailed list of server requirements. You can click on its example to see everything that you might want to know. So yeah, other information is like here, how to do automatic installation, manual installation example, updating, sample data, and etc. Here, the frequently asked questions, like if maybe you might have one of the questions that are in here, I can scroll through them slowly if you want to just pause the video if you find one of those questions. So I'll also highlight the questions if you want. Example, and if you want to the answers to it, you can just pause the video and read the answer by your own. So you don't even have to come here and search for it. Right, so I guess those are the questions. Yep, just one last one in here. Other than that, here you'll find changelog, what do they change in the latest updates. You'll be able to find this in here. Maybe like a bug that you've noticed in your store or something like that. You might come here and read if it's changed or not. You can also see change log for all versions example. If you click on it, you'll be taken here. We can add or see everything, like all the fixes, all the updates, all the dev updates, all the tweaks, all the enhancements, everything. Other than that, you can find like screenshots before it's installed, as example, how it's gonna look like. Once in here, as example, you can go and access and change like or set up. First of all, once it's just downloaded or installed, you'll need to go and set up, as example, the settings, basically like the general settings, product settings, shipping settings, payment settings, all the settings that's required. You will have to go and set up those things. And yeah, here you can even see the reviews of other people as well. So once you've done with all of this, as I said, once installed as well, you'll need to go and activate it by simply clicking on activate. For me, it will not work for me, as we said before, because I have like an outdated WordPress version. As you can see, plugin cannot be activated, triggers as fatal error. As you can see, basically, like you can find in here incompatible with your version of WordPress. So basically, you will not be able to use it unless I go and upgrade like my WordPress version, right? For you, congratulations, you already installed your WooCommerce plugin in WordPress and you can start using it for free. Or I don't know if you have to pay for a plan or something like that, but anyway, you can start using it like without any problems. You can start now, go and create your pages, go and create your store, go and add your products. If you need like any other help on how to connect it to some stores, example, maybe CG drop shipping, how to connect it maybe to Printify. Of course, I'm talking about WooCommerce, how to connect it to anything that can come to your mind. You will probably find me that I've already made a video about this in this channel, so you can go and check it out. It will probably be helpful for you. So yeah, I guess like that's it. I show you how to install WooCommerce plugin in WordPress in 2024. That's gonna be it for me today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. So goodbye.